Today I made the mistake of trying to summon 7 copies of King Krush with 1 Stranglethorn Heart. The deck itself is actually not that bad, but it turns out the opponent is often dead around the time we play the 3rd or 4th King Krush, and we don't actually have time to play the Stranglethorn Heart. But there are some matchups where it works. So Stranglethorn Heart is an 8-mana legendary spell that resurrects all friendly beasts that cost 5 or more that died this game. But we don't actually need to play 7 King Krushes because we can use Twin Bow Terror Coil, which doubles the next spell we cast. So if we've had 4 King Krushes die, then a doubled Stranglethorn Heart will summon 7 King Krushes. And that's our goal. So to actually summon 4 King Krushes, we do have to jump through some hoops. We can get 2 out of Faithful Companions, which when cast on turn 10, summons a beast from the deck and a copy of that beast. So there's 2 King Krushes. And then ideally, we'll have emergency maneuvers set up. So when they kill one of the Krushes, it gets resurrected at the start of the next turn. And then we can use Cover Artist to copy that King Krush. And that's the 4 Krushes we need for our combo.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Alright, Trinket Tracker and Wild Spirits are both great. Hopefully we're not up against aggro. Beautiful. Now just don't patchwork my King Krush. That's all I ask. I do have this for next turn. I think in the long run, I just want card draw. Takes a little bit for it to be useful, but it'll be useful. I'm very surprised my 2-1 lived here. Darn, I lost the, I had a 2 out of 3 chance to be able to kill this 3-4. I've got a lot of cards in hand. They don't necessarily all do that much. But I guess my opponent's not putting that much pressure on me either. These both trade well in their own ways, but probably just better off killing the thing that has more health. Good old Finley. I don't really think this is a Finley hand, though. Pretty happy to have Faithful Companions with King Krush still in deck.
The moment is upon us.
This does still draw a card. Sure, why not? Cold Feet. What a fun card. I do love not being able to play the game. But I am winning on board, so it's fine, I guess. Hey, the bad draw. Well, this card is never actually good, so I guess I'll just play it here. Might just be looking for next turn to be emergency maneuvers plus like maybe star power and then King Crush on 9. I do have double cover artist to go with it. Hit Finley, please. Okay, lost a cover artist. Losing a cover artist is a real bummer because it means I cannot do my full combo. So that's a tragedy. Alright, this is still good, I think. What an incredibly obnoxious card. Alright, well, I've still got a pretty good setup going here. Hard to imagine I don't get to land cover artist on this next turn. And I've only got 6 cards in deck. I know Stranglethorn Heart is top 5, so it should be quite easy to draw.
The citadel stands strong.
Still no Stranglethorn Heart, but I'm sure we'll get there. 50% to draw it next turn, and even if I whiff, I can just go double Astalor. It's pretty good. Or actually, I can Finley for it, because I only need 6 board slots. Very nice. I have 8 times 6, which is 48 damage. And thank God I have Finley, because I did whiff. You've been crushed. Nice 9 damage over lethal. Okay, got ourselves a priest. I think this is probably one of my better matchups. Unless it's Shadow Priest, in which case I am going to uninstall my video game. Trinket Tracker's good on turn 1. Alright, cool, we got the matchup. Pretty good odds of a turn 1 Costume Singer drawing more than one.
Time has come to dethrone our former master. Who may I tell you?
Okay. Well, what if you give me a rush minion here? Unlucky. Well, I do want the Costume Singer to draw another card, so I won't be trading. 1 mana, 2/1, draw 3, by the way.
Living grab all kinds of things.
The moment is upon us.
Faithful Companions is certainly a nice card to have. Just need to avoid drawing King Crush. Should be easy.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
With Carestia's blessing, I will find the truth.
That is just a 1/6, I believe.
The moment is upon us.
Doesn't hurt to have a star power, I guess.
That minion cannot fight it.
All I really want is to not draw King Crush and to draw one cover artist. That's all that needs to happen.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Psychic detective coming through.
Vengeance.
I don't think I want a star power here, but it's kind of hard to do anything else. Maybe I don't have to do anything else. I have a pretty good board. Yeah, we can just leave it at that, right? Okay. Well, this is a card that's easy to dump. Do I want to be drawing 2 cards? Drawing King Crush is just so bad. But I do need to draw cover artist, so it's a bit awkward. If I do this, I have 4 mana. There are definitely things I could draw into to play, but like I don't necessarily want to play the Wild Seed stuff because it gets in the way of emergency maneuvers. I think it's fine to just leave it at that. And then maybe we go like turn 8 Star Power, turn 9 King Crush, turn 10 Faithful Companions plus emergency maneuvers. There's cover artist. I think it makes sense to go King Crush here and then maybe Star Power next turn. There's also a world where this King Crush lives and I get to cover artist it, but that's a pretty unlikely world, I would say.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Alright, rest in peace, King Crush. Your death was entirely expected. Alright. Lay the groundwork for Faithful Companions next turn, and maybe I can play Conjured Arrow along with it. That's extremely annoying. Holy shit, that's annoying. Looks like I'll be able to trade off my 3/3 though. Now that we got the Crush out of the way, we can do this. Hopefully it finds the other cover artist. Although I don't actually need the other cover artist, do I? Since I just played a raw King Crush. That seems kind of bad. But that's very strong. So I've had 3 Crushes die, which means with Stranglethorn Heart and Hero Power, I have 34 damage, which is not lethal. Alright, we've got the setup. And there's no real way for Priest to disrupt a spell lethal.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Oh no, they're at 35 and I have no board. How will I overcome the Priest? What a beautiful board. Oh, that's what you love to see.
Sylvanas versus Malfurion.
I think Druid is a fine matchup.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Wild Spirits is probably worth keeping. Finley, I don't think so.
Caught this one eating party snacks. Spit that out.
Okay. Didn't get the 3-1, which I guess is good when there's nothing to rush into. I guess I'm playing this.
Spit that out.
Push the attack.
I'm getting a new weapon next turn, so no reason to hold on to this one. I do love it when they draw the 2-card combo that makes their deck function.
Here, girl. Still in ambush.
The moment is upon us.
I think these all kind of suck, don't they? Another selective breeder. Well, I don't know. I guess it could have discovered a King Krush, but that seems a bit mediocre. Well, it's hard for them to kill their Womper, so hopefully I don't have to deal with Thaddeus here.
You're both number 1 to me.
Well, it's going to be really hard for me to pressure them through that giant lifesteal minion.
Let none survive. Push the attack.
Circle round.
I don't really know what my long-term game plan is. My opponent drew their 2-card combo, so I guess I lose. I do have cover artist for Thaddeus, but I don't think it's really very good. Does give me even cost cards. I mean, I could play this for 1 mana.
This one's a tribute.
I have no time for games.
Nice passive roll. This one's a tribute.
I did it! Oh my god, that was stressful. I cannot believe I won that game.